Good morning, YouTube. Gonna knock out a couple knife reviews for you guys. Hopefully I can do that before my children wake up. I'm gonna start with the griptillian series. I have the upgraded sheepsfoot g10, the standard grip, and the mini grip. Gonna give you a couple thoughts and opinions and just let you check them out a little. I'll just get right into it. This one is my favorite, even taking the price included. I would buy this one and pay the extra money. Think it's worth it. This one is my least favorite, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And this one, I'm pretty neutral on. I think it's for the price. I think it's close to one of Benchmade's cheapest knives out there, and a lot of entry-level knife collectors get it, and it's a great choice. It's got a good blade shape. You get the axis lock, which is fantastic. This thing I've literally, I don't think ever carried it, because I always carry that guy. So it came a little stiff. I remember like my first Benchmade, the fridge is leaking a little. They'd be like buttery smooth, like blade drop. You pull it, see, I deactivated the axis, stiff. And I'm sure it'll smooth out, but I just liked it when they were smooth out the box. And it's kind of happened like that with a few of their knives, like their 940. This is my third 940. I've had, maybe fourth. I've had one 940 and I lost it in a couch, so I ordered another one, and then I got it, and I found it again, and so I gave it to my grandpa to hold on to, and then I found a sale, so I ordered another 940, and that was this one. But this one came, I haven't carried it much, and it's great. Seems like they do take a little bit more time or care when it comes to like their upgraded versions of, man, leaking more. Like if you pay for their extra materials or whatever, it seems like they're a little bit nicer out the box. Well, maybe not. I take it back. Anyways though, getting off track. Back to the griptillians. This one, it just feels better in the hand. Like it's feels a lot more quality. Just when you open it, just like the sound that it makes, it's a little bit more of just a nicer sound. This is like tink and plastic, and it just feels plastic. And this one just feels better in the hand as far as quality. As far as grip though, it is a griptillian. This, I don't know what it's called, polymer, I don't think it's G10, I forget the name. I think this is the same material. This is a K-bar dozer. Shit, I forgot the plastic name, but this one is a lot grippier. It's the texturing on it, come on, focus, there we go. You can see it's fairly aggressive. It does have some jimping here, which is pretty good. My favorite jimping is like Spyderco jimping. They just have their shit down as far as jimping. Here's the paramilitary, and it just locks in. That jimping to me, now granted it's on a thumb ramp, but I guess the depth and size of that jimping is perfect. Doesn't tear you up. My blades are filthy, I need to clean them. And this one, you know, I'd rate this jimping at like a 9.5 out of 10. This jimping, I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10. Like my thumb just, it still slides on it a little. It's better than none, I'll give them that. You know, and there's still some down here and a little bit back here. And so all in all, you know, it's good. It's a griptillian. It does grip your hand pretty decent. This one is a little bit less aggressive with their texturing, but just the material. It's a G10 that's almost like a rubbery G10. It kind of just like grips your hand because of the rubberiness, if you know what I mean. And for some reason the jimping on this one feels slightly better right here. I'd rate this one at closer to like a 6.5 versus, I guess they're pretty close. Yeah, whatever. But anyways, this one definitely feels better. And I think it is an upgraded steel. It is 20 CV. And I do like that sheepsfoot blade. That's just nice. I do like it. I picked up, I think, 2 or 3, yeah, 2 of these, because I found a great sale. So I picked up 2 of these and got that one at the same time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get 2 of these, and it's gonna be one hell of a present for somebody. And so I brought like a stack of Benchmades into my work, and I had this friend there, and I was like, dude, check out all, I was planning on giving it to him. I'm like, check on all these Benchmades. I wasn't gonna tell him anything, just see what his thoughts were on it. And so I showed him the like 7, 8 Benchmades, and these 2 were in there, and so he checks them both out, and he's like, damn! And he loved this one. He's like, God, I gotta get that knife. And I'm like, well, what about this one, man? And he's like, nah, fuck that one. This one, I love this one. So I was like, oh shit. I you know, can't give that to him anymore because he apparently doesn't like it. But I didn't just give it to him and have him be like, oh yeah, you know, the fake, oh, it's great. And I'm sure he would have loved it and appreciated it anyways, because he always has a knife, and they're, you know, relatively inexpensiver knives than that. You know, I mean, the dude's into his shit. He's got a couple Essies and Rats and, you know, whatever. But anyways, so that's my thoughts on these 2. And then the mini grip, I got a piece of duct tape on there because I used to engrave, well, laser engrave my last name and number on there. Don't want it all over YouTube. This is what I'm talking about though. This knife I've been having for a while longer than these 2, and this is how they used to come. Well, I guess it's all just hit and miss, really. Maybe not all of them used to come like this. The focus, son of a bitch, picks up the other knives in there. There we go. And I put a little wicked edge on there a while ago too. It looks like you can catch a little sheen, little sorry about the lighting. Trying to show the edge. It's not wanting to show. There we go, that's decent. Anyways, I'm gonna review the wicked edge later. Sorry, I'm ADD as fuck and my Adderall hasn't kicked in yet, so I'm all over. But what I was talking about is the drop. You pull the axis lock back, and they used to just drop like that. Oh yeah, like all the way dropping close, and just nothing to get it back out. And I really haven't carried this one all that much because of the way it fits in my hand. Your pointer finger pretty much has to go right there because of that little ramp, and my pinky. I know it's a mini griptillian, so it's not supposed to get my pinky on there and whatever else, but it just doesn't feel like all that secure in my hand, and just the way it falls out, it's like, if I'm gonna carry a small knife, I just have other options that I would rather. And it's small this way. It's really not that small this way. And its weight is good. You know, it's not like insanely light. I don't know the specs, but that's why I like the knife, but I just don't carry it much because honestly, I would rather carry this K-Bar dozer. It's thinner this way. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. These things are like 18 bucks, and it feels so much better because I can get my pinky on there. And, you know, size difference, yeah, there's a definite size difference. Let's see here, let's compare. You can see the griptillian, this light sucks, is definitely a lot bigger than the K-Bar, but the K-Bar is bigger than the mini grip. If we're gonna talk small knives, I mean, I would rather, here's the Delica. I mean, this is a stainless version. I guess it's just barely bigger, there we go, than the mini grip. And it just feels so much better in the hand. It just gets my pinky. And like, if I'm gonna be missing a pinky, I'd rather, I mean, not amputated, but if I'm gonna not have my pinky on there, I'd rather have something like this, the Techno. That thing is a little tank, and it's like more of, hey, you're not having your pinky on there, and that's just how it is. Like, it owns it. It's like, yeah. This one is like, your pinky maybe almost, I don't know. I got large hands, so maybe it's me, and I'm just kind of going off on it, but it's just my opinions on it. And maybe if you have like a small to medium hand, I mean, I could like cram my finger on there, but like I gotta like lock my, it's just not, anyways, that's that. So yeah, let's get rid of these guys. Bye. Griptillians. They're excellent knives. This is an excellent starter knife. Like, I say starter. If you're, I remember $100 was like, oh my god, $100 on a knife. And then, you know, I just caught the sickness, and I remember I got at Chris Reeves, and I was like, holy shit, I need to check myself into an insane asylum. And so it, you know, to me it's more like this is entry into the next level of collecting than Kershaw's. And not that Kershaw's are bad, but like, you're getting above the 20, 30, 40, you know, you're getting above that range, and you're stepping into the next level of shit. It's a great knife for that. I'm sure it would smooth out a hell of a lot with use. I just don't carry it all that much. It's a great knife. I mean, I would, I'm not gonna really put a number, well, what the hell. For me, I guess it tells you something that I just don't carry it, but I have a shitload of options. I don't really know what else to say about it. I do carry this one a decent bit. I like it. I would just spend the extra money and get this one. I think it looks a lot better. It feels a lot better. I like the pocket clip. I didn't even talk about that. I like the pocket clip better. I would spend the money. Upgraded steel. Mini grip. If you have a large to extra large hand, it might not feel that great in your hand. I mean, it is a mini grip though. You just gotta understand it's a mini grip. You're gonna get a mini grip on it. Anyways, kind of a shitty review, but I guess it tells you guys something, my thoughts, opinions on it. I would spend the money and get the better one. center inch